Hello everyone, this is Tales419 and welcome back to East. Now before I do anything, I am actually going to buy a shield. Even though I've got the best shield at this point in the game, it's actually critical I get this for reasons I don't want to explain yet. I don't want to spoil the trap for those that haven't ever played this game. For those that haven't know what's going on, I guess I'm just doing really dumb, stupid foreshadowing, but I don't know which of you guys have played the game and which of you guys haven't, which of you guys are even watching, because if this game is obscure, chances are some people aren't gonna watch it. But if you haven't played this before and you like adventure games, this game is fun. You should definitely get it. They have a lot of games from the series on Steam now. They recently added East 7, which I'm glad, because before they did that, I had no way to play the game. Since I don't have a PSP, and East 8 should be coming out at some point. Now if they could just release Memories of Zelda, which is basically a remake of the East 4 games. I'm currently playing Dawn of East on a Medgui Reborn emulator, and the game is great. Now I believe there's one thing I have to do before I go back to Java's house. I'm gonna go in here. We're going to speak with Goben. That's the Tova's family's lost book of East. Guess that would make you the swordsman Sarah was yammering about. I heard what happened. Seems people think we're the ones responsible for the murder, but we could never do something like that. Sarah was my cousin. Now, that's a detail that was added in the OVA. More East trivia! Because East is awesome. I think I've said it before, but it's kind of like a tougher Zelda, with a little less emphasis on puzzle solving, but in these early games there were still a few. I like solving puzzles in games. It makes me feel good. Now we go to Java's house, and we speak to Java, and oh, come on. You're supposed to ask to read the books. This doesn't make sense. Why is it doing this? I'm wasting all of my time now. All because something didn't go right. What didn't go right? I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna talk to you again. This isn't going the way I intended it to. Shall we talk to Java again? I don't know. This game isn't doing anything right now. Ah, there we go.
If you're like for females, you went out for a walk around the village. What's wrong? You don't look...
Now I tell her?
I see. I had a terrible premonition that something like this might happen. Sarah, too, seemed to know the fate that stood before her. I suppose it was her job to know, after all.
I'm sorry.
Does that bother you? If it sets your mind at ease, do know that she had completely accepted her destiny. We shall both grieve certainly, but if you wish to honor her memory, then carry out your final wish.
Alright, now I ask to have these books read. Long ago, Clarios created in East. It was displayed in the Temple of Solomon as a monument to prosperity. But suddenly disaster struck. In the shadow of that prosperity, evil had grown and brought with it the seeds of suffering. It struck with all-consuming fury, and in the wake of its demon hordes, even the fair land of Zelda became as ash. But even if all would be wiped away, the prosperous and the suffering alike, the twin trees and twin moons would forever watch over this land. Now we reach over. East was healed by 2 goddesses and 6 priests. The goddesses embody the spirit of our land and inspire our lives. One represents order, and the other freedom. If we were ever to lose them, all our struggles and achievements would come to naught, and we would never again know peace. We must not lose the goddesses, regardless of the cost, even unto eternity's shadow. And Dabby. Yeah, it was in a mine. It is peculiar. I speak now the disaster of East. He rose suddenly and attacked our cities. He called forth molten stone from the bowels of the world to burn our fields and trap us in a sea of fire. It was terrible and absolute. One by one, our proud nations were blown out like candles, and darkness and chaos stole over our world. Surely the Claria was the cause. Was it not the harbinger of darkness? Thus we sealed it within the darkness in the ground, so that hope may shine anew. Forget it not, and never lay hands upon it again. That's enough.
The words recorded in these books will surely illuminate the truth behind this huge trouble. The storm wall, the appearance of monsters, the continued theft of all items made from silver, and now Sarah's death. I'm certain that all this stems from a great instability in the flow of destiny. You are the only one with the ability to uncover the truth behind it all.
And I leave. Goodbye. Do I have permission to move on? I guess so. So I'm going to head back to Gobin. Let me go. I'm at max level, and I want to go to Darm Tower. Darm Tower is an evil place, so you better be ready. Do I still have... yes I do. I'm fine. I am perfectly fine. I will be alright. Hi, bye. Here's the Thieves Den. And here's Golden. Oh my gosh, I still can't go. This is a waste of my time. I am getting really annoyed that nothing is going the way I want. I'm probably supposed to talk to Phoenix as well. Oh my gosh, I don't think all these precautions were in the other versions of the game. Because of that, I am forgetting that I actually have to do things in a specific order. Oh, way to go, Remake. You're making this more complicated than it needs to be. I should just be able to go right now. Oh, I don't want to talk to you, Cronin. I don't want to talk to you. I want to see Fina. Hi, Fina.
Ada, I can never thank you enough for rescuing me from that prison cell. It feels so good to be free. I still can't remember anything but my name, though. Who am I? What have I done with my life? And why was I locked in that cell in the first place? I don't know the answers to any of it. I only know that my name is Fina, and I've been a prisoner. Why can't I remember anything more?
I don't know. How do you help someone that hasn't... Oh, damn it, I'm not asking you that. You're not Java. There. Now let me go to Darm Tower, please. I mean, I definitely read all these, so... Greenlight me, please. I want to be greenlit. This game isn't greenlighting me. I don't know. We're just gonna call this episode Back and Forth, I guess. And you're all gonna be so bored that you're never gonna watch it. Because, well, I guess my mind isn't as fresh as I hoped it would be. Yay! I'm going back to the Thieves Den. I'm gonna talk to you. You're not helping me, Gobin. Ugh. Why? Can I just... Oh, yay, I can't go in there still. I'm pretty sure Java is supposed to greenlight me to go to the Darm Tower. I've done pretty much everything else there is to do. Why can't I go in? Ugh. This suddenly feels like a blind run. But it's not. This is my 3rd time playing through the game. Why can't I do it? All I do is walk back and forth. Oh, great. Great. Okay, obviously I was supposed to talk to her a lot throughout the game. But, I didn't. Yeah, there's...
The remaining 3 are all hidden within Darm Tower. The Devil's Tower, they call it. It dates back as far as the shrine. If you go there, I recommend you speak with my son, Goben. He should be able to show you the way in. You are an accomplished swordsman. Indeed, you are the hero that Sarah foresaw. The legendary brave soul. I commend you for coming so far. I'm certain that you will be alright, even in the Devil's Tower.
Good. I've finally been greenlit. I just had to walk in and out of that house at least 5 times. That was ridiculous. But now we can finally go after all that. I'm gonna probably try to remember to go into that house more often from now on. I just didn't think it was gonna be that way. You don't have to go to the village that many times, really. Hi, Goben. My mother told me everything. In order to find the remaining books of East, you have to enter the tower. Since the day the Stormwall first showed up, the tower's been teeming with demonic sentries. Our band of thieves tried to get things under control in there, but suffered heavy casualties. They were too strong, too many. We had no choice but to fall back. My right-hand man Doki has also gone missing. He's in there, but I can't even say if he's still alive. Darm Tower's an unbelievably dangerous place, if you haven't gone that already. It's most definitely not for the faint of heart. If you've truly mastered the silver equipment, the sword especially, then you might just stand a chance. Very well, I'll open the gate for you. Alright, finally. This door is one way only. Once you're inside, you won't be able to get back out. It's also completely soundproof, so if you scream for dear life, it ain't gonna wake us from our naps. I'd say at most, you should be limited to 1 day in there. Make sure you're back here tomorrow morning, with or without the Books of East. I'll reopen the door to let you out when the sun rises. Alright, get going, and try not to get yourself killed in there. Alright, so here we are, Darm Tower, the final dungeon of the game. But do not let that confuse you. Although this is indeed the final dungeon, it is easily the longest part of the game. This is basically the entire second half of the game right here. It's that long. This dungeon will probably take you at minimum 1 hour, and that's only if you know what you're doing. I don't think there's been dungeons this long until Twilight Princess. Anyways, the bright side about this dungeon is that you're at max level by this point, so you won't have to level up at the very least. But it is still incredibly long, and since you are at max level and the enemies do keep on getting harder, this pretty much means you really got to adapt to the skills necessary. Here's some chests, heal potion, but Oh, that's why it's faded away. And in here's the evil ring, the final ring in the game. Do not wear that right now. It will just kill you. I'm serious. That's what the evil ring does. It kills you. So, you may be wondering, why would I go pick that up? Well, actually, it may kill you, but it does have one specific purpose story-wise. Oh, and also, the music to Darm Tower is so awesome. I love it so much. And thankfully, as you go up each floor, you will go into these outside areas where you can refill your health even quicker. and I would highly recommend doing so. So, this part is rather straightforward. Let's just keep on running. Oh my, they're fast. There we go. And refill your health every time you get to one of these areas with the heal ring. You'll get your health back really quickly. And here is an open pathway. Oh jeez. Gotta remember, this is nightmare mode. Ugh, it's empty. I wonder why they even bothered putting that there. I guess it's just to let you know that Dogi has been here. But of course, we don't even know who Dogi is by this point because it's only the first game, and he wouldn't become important until later. Alright, floor number 5. I always forget whether I want to go into the middle path or the left path first, so I'm just gonna go here for now. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to. Let's come back here a little later. We don't want to go that way just yet. Alright. So, Darm Tower is huge. It has 25 floors. This may confuse you on why it's so long because, well, we're already at floor number 6. So that means we're basically 50th of the way there, right? What happened? When Ado came to, he found himself locked in a prison cell. He checked his belongings and found that some were missing. Yep, this is scripted. You temporarily lose your silver equipment. This is why it is absolutely vital that you equip yourself with 3rd tier equipment, which is why we spent all of that time getting all the other equipment, even though we had better stuff. So, what do we do now? I don't know. We're stuck in a prison cell. Let's talk to this guy. So, you're finally awake. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Ludagema. I'm a poet from Zebek Village. How did I get here? Well, you might not believe this, but it actually seems as if I sleepwalked here. When I woke up, I found myself surrounded by monsters and scrambled to get away from them. But it was no use. They caught me. Only, instead of killing me, they threw me in here. I'm sorry that sounded really bad, but I love making fun of this guy's voice acting in the PC Engine version of this game. I love it so much. But now we're stuck in here and there's nowhere to go. Walls are made of heavy stone and covered with a thick layer of damp dust. Well, I guess we just waddle around here for all eternity with our 3rd tier equipment. We will never get to do anything ever again. Howdy, stranger! Don't worry, I come in peace. Dogi's the name and Wall Crush is my game. Pleased to meet you. Let's save the chit-chat for later though. We gotta get the hell out of here. Watch your step, man. Traps all over the place. One false move, and you'll wind up right back in here. 3 stories up, there's a hallway with a line of statues. An old man named Raava is hiding there. He's been hiding here a long time, and knows this tower like the back of his hand. You should talk to him. Alright, come on everyone. Time to go. Let's make like dust and blow in the wind. Alright. Hi, Dogi. We'll talk later. For now, just trying to stay alive. You never know where the monsters are lurking. Oh hey! I hate to ask, but if you do go see Raava, would you please take this idol to him? He must have dropped it at some point, and without it, he's totally exposed to the monsters. An idol! Yay, we got an idol! So, now we hear about this guy named Raava and where he's hiding. Oh, what the freak? Well, I wasn't expecting that, and oh, I didn't save. I will take a bit of time to get back. I wasn't expecting something like that. I was going to try and get back to that front door and save, but I see I've got to do some stuff over again now. Wow, the power ring makes me strong. I know, I have a heal potion, and here's the evil ring. Man, I wasn't expecting that. Never has an enemy tracked me there before. I don't think there's ever been one near that area before, so that really came as a shocker. I can make this last a couple minutes longer. It won't take that long to get back. but I should really remember to save a little more often. And unfortunately, this is nightmare mode, so everyone is so fast. My goodness. Oh well, let's just get all the way back. It should probably take maybe 3 minutes to at least get back to the cell and talk to Luda Gemma. Does anyone else think he sounds ridiculous in the PC Engine version? Oh, come on. These guys deal less damage than the guys in the first floor. What the heck? I love this music, by the way. The Darm Tower has such an awesome track. Alright, skip this area. Thankfully, while there are a ton of floors, as a result, since this game was made in '87, the floors had to be made a bit smaller than other areas to compensate. Of course, it still allows for some confusing twists and turns, and it's still freaking huge. But I think I've passed enough time. We're about to go back into the jail cell. Then I will skim through text and hope Dogi doesn't take an eternity to get back. And of course, I need to re-equip my 3rd tier equipment. Oh, good to see you again. Do you remember me? It is I, Luda Gemma. I have to make fun of him. I really have to make fun of him. Alright. No one at the corridor. Now, of course, I think in the other older versions of the game, you step on a certain tile and then Dogi appears. But in this, we just have to walk around long enough. Alright. I don't want to screw up again, so please have mercy. Alright, I am only at 3rd tier equipment. Oh! I don't care anymore, I'm saving. There we go. Alright, there, we made it. So, in the next video, we will continue climbing the Darm Tower and hopefully find some of our silver equipment back and maybe a book or 2 of East. Until then, this has been Thieves Den 109, and have a nice day.